Today I'll be reevaluating my Fisher-Price Little People collection, coming up after this. Okay, I've been really going through my toys and trying to figure out what I love the most, what I don't need to have. I have way too many toys. I've been doing this for a very long time, collecting toys, and I have to downsize, and there's just too much. And I have been realizing that I've been trying to adult collect the Little People Fisher-Price. They have been putting out these Little People collector adult, I guess they're for adults. These brands, these pop art, pop brands, popular brands. I guess they were competing with the Pops from Funko that Funko was doing. So they started using brands. The Beatles, funny enough, were one of the first packs. Was it the Beatles? Maybe it was Kiss. And they also had the WWE one. The WWE one is one that's hard to find. Anyway, lately they have been putting more and more and more out, and I can't keep up with how many brands they have, and I thought that I had to. And I did order a few sets, but I returned them, and I guess there's a few things that I can say about collecting that toy companies could pay attention to, because when you're a toy collector, you do have this OCD thing where things kind of have to match. Like, I really liked when all of the boxes were the same. See, this one threw me off when they did the Rolling Stones one with the special lip box. That doesn't really go. I mean, that one's okay because it still is a 4-pack. I was hoping for the consistent 4-packs all along, but then they do special ones in different sizes. So a problem with me, and well, I didn't know that they were going to be making so many of these. So they're just pumping them out recently. So that's the problem. I can't keep up financially. I can't keep up space-wise. So I do have to pick and choose, but it's made me like... I don't know. Okay, so the last two brands that they put out were the Ted Lasso. Look at this one. This one's way out of whack. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. I've never seen this show before. I don't know. I don't even know if we can get Apple TV in Canada. That's another thing with collecting. There were sets that came out that were only exclusive to the US. Like there was some football sets that you could only get at grocery stores, and football sets, it just seems to be football sets that were only available online to Americans, and Canadians couldn't even buy them, or probably anywhere else in the world. But like the stress, I don't need any extra stress of hunting down the little people, these little baby toys. I don't understand. So, like, I have to stop, first of all, buying everything. The thing is, I thought I could keep up because they weren't putting out so many in the beginning, but then they started putting more and more and more out. So, I guess I can pick and choose, and that is a good way to collect. I love how these 4-packs fit on my wall. It was insane that they did. This is probably the last set that I had. Now there's the Big Lebowski. That was a set that I ordered and I sent back. They had a the Notebook 2-pack, which the 2-pack ones look like, I guess they look like this WWE one. Like, oh, like if they're this size and they match this way and you put them on the shelf, then it's okay. But I did send some of these back. I haven't seen the Parks and Recreation one either. Brooklyn 911 was another one that I had. I don't know, Saturday Night Live TV shows, they seem to... spin-off TV shows they seem to be making a lot of. Anyway, so what I've come to realize is that, and this happens with all toy lines, that there's more I get more enjoyability enjoyability out of buying the Playline stuff. And then if the Playline stuff, I do this a lot with the action dolls, the dolls and stuff that I'll mix and match. I'll take Playlines and I'll mix and match them together to make the perfect collector toy for me. So that's a lot of what I've been focusing on and doing. I think I prefer to, but also the Playline. Playlines are so much more accessible, and I kind of enjoy them more. And the same with another Fisher-Price brand. I collected Imaginext, but I enjoyed the stuff that they made in-house. The stuff that they did, like they would make things that weren't branded, and they would make things that were branded from companies. Like they really went Batman, and there's only so many Batmans that you can get before it gets tired. But I guess Batman, Imaginext sold really well, so that's what they kept making. But I really like their in-house brands and their blind bags, and I did lots of stuff. And as that phased out, the stuff that they were making for Imaginext, they started making Little People, generic in-house stuff. Just who are these? They're just like everyday little people. These are the two latest. These are what I enjoy collecting the most. So that is what I'm going to focus my Little People. Stuff that's attainable, stuff that's cute. I mean, ever since the Little People, here's a set. There's a farm set around here somewhere. Big farm set. So, I just wrecked this box. What's the sense? Heaven matter. Well, at least I can get rid of it now. The Little People were looking like this, and I was really liking this style. But as soon as they switched over to these spread out arm harder versions, those are a little squishy and softer, but these are harder. And I fell in love with them, and I guess they knew that they had something going on, and I don't know if other adults were collecting them or not, but I started. But that is when they started making the adult collector ones in this same hard body style. Now I did a video recently where I did go through my whole collection. I think these are some new added ones. So this is one that I definitely wanted to keep. This is one that I could have returned because it was within the return window since I bought it. But I did not. I kept it because, I mean, who doesn't love Barbie? It was like, I don't know, is it the #1 selling movie of all time now? It's like everybody's going to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Seinfeld, I think, is newer since I did the video, or maybe it was one that I hadn't done. There is, on Mattel Creations, there is another Lord of the Rings set that's in this size box, and there's also an Avatar one that's exclusive that I have not gotten, and that's kind of where I started, because on Mattel Collector, their prices are a lot higher, and it's probably too much. And again, being in Canada, the prices are inflated even more. So a 4-pack is like $40 or more to get, plus shipping and taxes and all of that. $10 for one of these little figures when I can pick them up. Actually, they're $5 in Canada right now, so they are getting kind of expensive, these inflated prices. But look how cute this new guy that I found. I found 2 new characters. I do like to collect these packs the most. So you can see these ones, these 2-packs, which I think I've done a haul of those before. And then they have the single packs. They had 2 series of these, but they just added, like I was just in the store and I saw 2 new characters floating around in the case with the other ones. So they're adding to them, and I mean, that's really cool. I mean, they're chase figures. I don't know, they're for babies. I don't think they're chase figures. Anyway, they're adorable, and I get more pleasure out of collecting these than I do the collector sets now for brands that sometimes I don't even know. A lot of the brands, though, are ones that I need and love. So I guess, yes, I can focus on collecting the brands that I love so much, which I guess would often be Mattel brands like Masters of the Universe, my favorite toy collection of all time. Believe it or not, I'm not a big Office fan. You know what? I'm not a big comedy television fan. I mean, I liked watching Three's Company in the '80s and stuff, but and there was the sitcoms in the '80s I did enjoy, but I'm not big on laughing at the television. I have more important things to do than that. What else did I get recently? Golden Girls was a new one. I think I showed you that one. E.T. was a more recent one. I think I showed you in another video. And I did pick up, I wanted this set, and I'm so glad that I did found it. I think I got it at Big Bad Toy Store, and they had it. So I threw it in my order when I was getting Masters of the Universe stuff there, because I also can't get Masters of the Universe stuff. And it's... as a collector, I've come to realize that I can't have everything, but toy companies should realize that these things that they're making so hard to find, like there's so many chases with Matchbox, and there's so many chases with Masters of the Universe, and there's chases with like Star Wars. The retro stuff is kind of hard to get to, and I would really love to get that stuff. So it's not just Mattel, it's all brands across the board, and I just really wish that they weren't. They really do turn fans away, for sure. They turn me away because I say I can't get everything, so I'm gonna have to stop. So any toy company should know that don't put out too much and don't change the format. Keep things the same. Keep things looking the same. So this is something that I haven't been buying new toys recently, or I guess I have been, because I did buy these, and I did buy those two little figures, and I did buy this Little People nativity set that I enjoyed opening the nativity calendar so much last year or the year before that I really wanted to get this set, and it was on sale on Amazon, and it's really heavy, and there's a lot of pieces in here, and it was definitely well worth it. I think each piece, if each piece comes out to about $2, then I think that's a great deal. So I'm going to do that. But I saw these, and I didn't buy them right away, and I said, I'm going to think about it. I can't just buy everything that I want. And especially because it adds up when they make 8 different varieties. But I decided that, you know what, I like these more than the collector toys. I'm going to return my collector toys, the newest ones, the ones that I can still return because they're, within the window of returning. And I'm going to buy these things instead that I appreciate probably more because they're attainable, they're cute, they mean more to me. I don't know why they do, because they do. Anyway, they've got a smart car business guy, adorable. They got a new tractor girl, cute. Now, I don't know if I'll talk about girls on tractors, and they gave girls with dump trucks. They really are trying to make it for everyone, but we'll go into the sexes in another video. The sexes in toys. Boy toys, girl toys. It is still a thing. It is still an issue. Very, very cute, this little girl with a dump truck or backhoe or whatever it is. This guy is so cute with his shaggy hair, and he is the recycling guy with a recycling truck. And then I got a new helicopter guy riding around in this helicopter, cute. And we got this truck guy, this Canadiana, with his hood and his plaid shirt, well, his hat, his toque, his cute little truck. And then we got this little girl with a tow truck, and a lot of these have been revamped, so I'm really excited about these. And then we got a new fire truck. So the thing about me also getting, there's a lot here that I need to go through. The thing about me getting these is that I also have all of these ones, left over that I still haven't reviewed. Like, here is the last wave of, I don't know, it was a couple years ago, of dump trucks that I never did get around to reviewing. And a different helicopter. So, different colors, different faces, different pilots. Sometimes they're even changing up the different molds. But there is a race car and a different kind of tractor with a different tractor rider on it. These two I think I reviewed. A different recycling truck. I'm going to show these fast. Two cute, these two I reviewed already. You got like an ambulance and a ice cream truck, pizza delivery and police. This one was a newer one, the race car. Anyway, already have a lot of these vehicles that I haven't opened or played with, but we have to do that. And then here are some that we have opened. Today I am just going to be going through my unopened Fisher-Price collection because I really do have to take inventory and look what I have. And now might be a good time to talk about Playsets. So there's Playsets, and I usually don't buy them, but when I get them on extreme discounts, then maybe I would, and then I think it would be funny to take my Masters of the Universe figures and stick them in the farm and take pictures for Instagram or something, and probably just me moving them around and inside the Playsets would just be playing with them would be fun for me. But this reminds me of where it all started, so I am happy to have this because 50 years of playing with little people. Come on, I had a farm set of little people. Now, they were little wooden figures, little peg figures, and they've come a long way, and they changed quite a bit. But it's kind of the same thing, and when you open the barn door, it made a cow noise. Now, it was done with mechanics opposed to batteries and sound and electronics, but yeah, memories flooding back. This would be very fun to play with. I'd love to get the animals out and stuff. Let's take a look at some of the animal packs. They have these animal packs, and I can't stop buying those, even though I probably have all of the animals. There's a new one of these that, I do always wait for them to go on sale and to get a good price, and I try to get them for at least $2 a figure. So when the price is as low as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, that's when you want to jump on it. But I might buy it when they're $3 a figure, because they are $5 a figure now. So that's the standard that what you're basing on. So 5, 10, 15, 20, but usually they'll sell one of these packs, at least in Canada, for $40 now is kind of where they're going. Sometimes you will get them on sale for around $25 plus tax, but usually $35, $40 is the price of 4 figures in Canada, unfortunately. So I did show these before. Wait, I'm not done. No, I wanted to talk about the animals, is where we were talking about. So they do have the animals in singles, so I do collect those, and every time I look in the store and I'm surprised that the display has a new animal, I'll pick it up and add it to the singles, and I'll keep them in box, even though I think at one point I was buying the single people. I think I bought, of the first set, I bought one set to open and one set to keep in box, but I think I've been recently just buying one set because I don't need to take them out. I have enough to play with. I enjoy them just as much in box and just staring at them on my wall. And I think I might have to change this wall up from a collector into Playline stuff that I find, because I don't know, I kind of want to open up these packs. I don't know how to display them. This is a recent pack. I have hauled these, I think, before, but again, 2 little characters with some cute accessories. See them in store. I have to get them. sometimes they'll put out sets like this. So they have special career packs, and those are fun to collect and get too. They're actually, I like them in the package. I like them together. I like how they're set up together. But I probably have a lot of these figures singly. But I think that a lot of these figures also came with the bigger play sets. So I like that I don't have to buy the bigger play sets. Now here are 2 play sets that I have to get. So I did wait for these to go on super sale, probably around $30, but I waited for them to be under 10, which I was so lucky to, like, it was just crazy that I found both of these. Now they're very similar. Like I said again, it would be kind of fun to take these branded ones and stick them in these situations. And then I was thinking about that I needed to get the Barbie house, but then I looked in my collection and realized that I did have this, which is done in Barbie colors. So I already have a mini Barbie house, so I'm happy about that. So maybe I will open this and open this together, and they can play in here. And then I already have a mini Barbie house because I don't want the space anyway. So I am happy to have those. I thought there was a third. They seem to put out one of these, a set like this every year. And I think there's a third one. I have to double check. But yeah, if they keep putting out this same storefront with a different vehicle and different characters, I would definitely collect those. A regret purchase that I have right here is this. Now, I got this on super sale. I remember it was at a store called Treasure Hunt, where the stuff gets discounted from the regular price, sometimes 70, 80, 90% off. Most of the time, 50% off. But I remember that this was, I think I paid $12 for this, and I thought that the price was so good. And I basically did get it just for the figures, but the color is so nice and everything, and the price was so good.
At the table.
Oh.
Thank you for helping. That's very kind.
It teaches you.
Merci pour ton aide. C'est très gentil.
Teaches you French and English. It's very cool. Oh, this is reminding me very much of old Fisher-Price toys that I had. Anyway, it's really cute. The colors are red, blue, and yellow, the primary colors. Just, even if I got rid of this and kept the figures, it would have been worth it. What else do we have going on? This is something that I also wanted to mention. So they had these 3 2-packs of Barbie. And then online on Amazon, I think in the States this is a Kohl's exclusive, but I did see this on Amazon and I wanted to get it. I was so happy to fill in this little space. Again, my OCD. However, they made this extra set in a different sized box. Like, I did not know when I ordered it that was going to come in this tiny little box, but I had to have it. I paid a little bit more for this. It was in the teens. These are, how much are these in the store? I think these are, well, $5. These are about $10 a figure, maybe 8 or 10 at Walmart, or $8 to $10. Depending on where you get them, things will be cheaper at Walmart, but you can get them at Toys R Us. Sometimes Toys R Us has sales. Walmart doesn't have sales. So, anyway, this set, really cute new set. I don't know what's going on. It's the sporty Barbie Little People. It seems like Little People is focusing a lot on, just as Imaginext made their whole brand Batman, Little People seem to make their whole brand right now Barbie. There are so many Barbie sets out. I don't need to get all of them. I am happy the collector set is very different from the rest of the Barbie stuff they're getting, but I did get a few character packs. Instead of getting all of the play sets that I don't need to take up space, I do tend to get the character packs. At least I can collect every character. Again, I'm not going to collect everything. I'm just going to collect the things that I love most. Now, what's going on here? Oh, they're up there. Coco, did I show you this one? I don't think I showed you this one. That's another. Am I going to start collecting? They have 100th anniversary ones coming out. 100 Disney. So they're having all of these special Disney sets celebrating 100 years of Disney. And they're pretty cute. And I kind of want to collect every single one of those. But maybe I won't. Back to the animal packs, there's also these, I don't know, depending on the stores. I got these at a hardware store. I guess I'm thinking they're like a Kohl's exclusive where they mix a character and some animals together. And I mean, when they stick them in a box together and make them a little set, I can't resist. They just look so good on the wall. So that's what I do. Okay. In Kanto, I don't know if I showed that one the last time. Oh yeah, this is one of the 100th year ones. So there's a Disney princess one that I know about, and that's all I can think of right now. But I think that there might be more. Okay. Sometimes Amazon puts out sets like this, which I'm a sucker for craft boxes. I love how this looks. So I kind of. Anyway, you can get little character packs like this. Usually these are a good price because you're not paying for the design packaging, even though, like I said, I prefer the design. This is my minimal preferred style. Do I need to get the new Disney princesses? They're different. They're holding different things, but I do have this Amazon exclusive Disney princess set that, I mean, I can't see the figures when they're in the boxes, but I do enjoy opening brown paper parcels. You know, my favorite things. Little People had a subline of babies. Now these are doubles. This is like I think I'd rather put these on the wall than some of my collector pieces. So the Fisher-Price babies, I think they discontinued. They stopped doing this, but I loved the series. Now I didn't buy everything because I didn't buy the big play sets. I was really good. I only bought the small character packs. And I tried to be like, you could get big play sets and you could get bigger play sets, and then you could get them with different, you could get them in a light skin tone or a dark skin tone characters included. And I didn't get any of the play sets. So I was very good just to get the character packs. However, I did buy doubles of them because I thought that they would display so well. So definitely check out some of my Fisher-Price Babies reviews. Because these are probably the cutest toys I've ever seen in my entire life, and I am happy that I was able to get, I think, a full set of these packs, and some of them I think I ended up opening up the full collection. Yeah, they would be here. Now I have a special box that I'm looking at for the first time in a while, and I need to go through. And it might change everything of what we saw today. And I guess this is a good segue to it because I have this one setting here. Now, I found this at, I don't know, some independent toy store in Canada. It was old stock sitting on the shelf. I do wish I had all 4 sets. It seems like they had these mixed up into 4 different sets. Now, I believe I might have another one that I thrifted, that they were the 4 characters that are opened, but I'm not sure. It might have been another time. 50th anniversary. This is a cool set to have because these look like the original ones. However, they did make them bigger because I think that we've discovered in recent years that the pegs that they gave to the kids in the 70s and the 80s, the little peg figures, were too small and they could choke on them. So they weren't repeating that 50 years later. They decided to make them so big that the kid couldn't put it in it couldn't fit it in its mouth, and it was too big to go down its esophagus. So yeah, I think I showed you. I think this is why I'm not a very successful the way that I speak is why I'm not a very successful toy tuber. But hopefully what my inability to communicate is made up by my enthusiasm. Let's go inside here. Oh, this just reminded me. Another 100th anniversary Disney set they have revamped. I don't really love the Disney. That's why I haven't bought it yet, and I haven't seen it on sale yet either. But it is a very special new Disney set where it's these characters done in the open arms of the new version standard. But I do have a Disney set already, but I do want to get these characters. They have a box set very similar to this out right now that is in the new style, and it's the Disney characters, and it's for the 100th anniversary, and I'm excited to get that. So did I say this is the box filled with, I don't want to destroy my prized possessions. I gotta be careful. Stop being all flustered and throwing my stuff on the ground. But yeah, I gotta. Which of these am I gonna keep? Which of these I'm not? I've got a playmat. I think that's. Oh yeah, it even says playmat on it. I don't know. This is a style of Fisher-Price Little People that I did not enjoy as much. We'll see that in here. Oh, but I was collecting the little people before they outstretched their arms. Look how cute this set is. Oh man, I would love to step back in time and start collecting these before there were a lot of cute sets that I didn't get my hands on. This is the genre of little people that I don't like. They're just a little too plump for me. They're I don't know, the designs aren't as cute. This is the more slimmed down version. Again, this was a period in probably the early 2000s that it was better here, but I don't really enjoy that. So I guess that is something that I don't need to keep. Oh, here is another Disney. They're bringing back Disney again. You know, Fisher-Price always had the rights to Disney, I believe. I don't think that ever went away, but they are really pumping out the Disney this year, probably because Mattel does have the Disney rights, and they're making lots of Disney stuff. Okay, now here is a series I can get behind, a little car set. I like the design of the figure. A little bit different from the ones that are out today, but I love it. I love it so much. And I think I do have a complete set of those. I think there were different versions of those, and this is probably when I did just think about I have to start collecting little people. And this was probably the first collection of things that I had to get, and I might have had found these in independent toy stores when it was after the fact they were released, but then I remember finding new ones, new designs, and I was so happy that they had created new figure sets. Anyway, those are cute. Those ones I definitely want to keep. I have lots of these tubes like this, similar to the other tubes, the longer tubes that I showed you where it gives you two characters and accessory. This bride and groom one, adorable. That I'm so happy to have. This grandpa and grandma visiting with luggage set. Like, come on, look at them. Dark complected adorableness. Unbelievable. Okay, and then here's the chubby. See, they're not as cute. They're just not as cute to me. I don't know why. I have no idea. Here's a little one-off that I have that doesn't really match anything else that I have, but very cute. I love this era. I would have loved to get this whole ocean collection and review that in the pool. And when there was a Mattel store in Canada, they had they used to sell, like, even if you go to the Fisher Price store in, where is it? It's in Albany, New York. It's somewhere. It's in Buffalo. It's somewhere. It's very close to me. Like, if I had a car, I could drive there. Sometimes I take a bus, but I haven't been going to the States because of, the pandemic and everything recently. And I need to catch up financially. But as soon as, if that ever happens, I will be definitely going back across the border, and I do have to go to the Fisher Price store. I mean, come on. I loved it. I live in Canada, in the city where the Mattel and Fisher Price store used to be. They closed it down, unfortunately. I used to go almost every weekend. It was only open on the weekends. And I would always find and discover awesome things, but they would have, like, bulk games of, like, accessory toys. And I mean, I haven't even, like, opened and looked into these yet. One of this package is busted open, but yeah, I should even look at these. What a great little chair for dioramas. Maybe I should build, like, mini dioramas for them too. So it is cool to have these little accessory packs. This is really good for Barbie. Oh yeah, this is great stuff. A little Barbie bed. Look, it's signature core Barbie colors. That's cool. Another little tube. I don't mind. This is the tubbier, roundier figures, but he's in an astronaut suit, so it looks fitting. And this one comes with an alien and a little robot. Oh, this set is amazing. Robot, alien, astronaut. Oh, that's cute. I have no idea where I picked that up. Could have gotten that from the Mattel store. A little single pack. This is how they used to release the animals. I would probably have to, I just chose to get the monkey at that time. Even when I was full-blown, collecting all the toys, going crazy, sometimes I knew that I had to, like, ease on down, and collecting just the monkeys, cute. And then there is this, another piece from the old Disney collection. I definitely would have liked to get that full collection. What are they doing now? I don't know if there might be a new Disney playset to go along with, because they did do Mickey and Minnie, and they did that whole character pack, so maybe there is something. Oh, and then here's a set that I like. Okay, so this was when I started reevaluating collecting Little People again at this series. This was late, though. I did get this at a different toy warehouse, not the Mattel one, but these are great. The castles, which, again, in the 80s, I did have a Fisher Price Little People castle, but I love these little characters. It is really cool. Hopefully I did get the only 2 character packs. It looks like from here, you can see that there's the 2 character packs and a castle set and a vehicle set. And I am very happy that I got these. Do I want to open them? I kind of want to open them. I kind of, just want to keep up with it. All of this stuff is good. There's no regrets here. I have a regret here that I don't have more. Look at this set. There's a little dinosaur. I want to open this one. I want to play with it. But I also love how it looks in the box. You can't take advantage of that awesome dino in there. I guess we're seeing him, but he's a little bit hidden in there. Little boy, dinosaur on his shirt with a dinosaur. Come on. Here's a table that fell out of one of those bags. Kind of cool. Seems a bit high for them, though, doesn't it? Yeah. And then, this was, again, I remember having to collect all of these. When I saw these packs, I thought that these were so cute. So I did buy these, and I think I bought these, like, at a regular store. Walmart, probably. But this is when I first started collecting little people again, or I guess for the first time. When you're a kid and you have little people, you're not collecting them. And then I think that's the sounds too. The batteries still work after all these years. So I just thought the animals were adorable. I thought the little figures were adorable. And I think the lion set, one of these sets came out afterwards and they added to it. So I had to remember having to get that one too. So those are really cute, even though these are kind of a space take up. I think I did open some of the bigger sets back in the day, and I have them in the basement opened in totes, and I do not get around to that. That's another video that I'll have to do. I'll have to do my opened Fisher Price toys. And then here we go. 2 awesome sets that I haven't opened yet that I've had for years. And when I was just choosing, when I found good deals on toys that I thought were adorable, that's when I bought these. Like I wasn't being completist. I didn't have to get the full burn set, even though, is that the burn that I have? They've made the burn a couple times. But these add-on packs, 2 of those sets, I mean, these are great. And it's like a full set because these were the only 2 boxes that they would have released this year to go along with the 2 play sets. And yeah, I really want to open those and play with these and mix and match them with my new figures and stuff. So I'm really happy about what I have in the box. I think I'm going to switch things up, though. I think I'm going to decide to maybe put away my collector pieces that I might stick those in the box for a bit and put these things and start appreciating these things a little bit more. Maybe open them, maybe not. Would you like to see me do little people openings? I'm sure that the adult collectors out there would not be interested in that, but some of you like to watch whatever I put out. I love that. There's not many of you, but that's okay, because I'm doing it for me. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's a dilemma. The 4-packs just look so good on the wall, and but I think I might switch things up. I think I might, and then I have to decide what I'm going to open, what I'm going to keep. There's not a lot here that I can sell, actually, that I want to sell. Most of the stuff I really do want to keep. I'm going to have to put this stuff away right now, and wait, when did I shift my... Yeah. Anyway, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how many of these boxes I'm gonna have. Giant boxes. I did keep, you know what, I kept there's 3 of these filled with Monster High that I did not sell, and there's 1 of Ever After High that I did not sell. I can't believe I only chose 1 box of Ever After High. I haven't sold any of my Ever After High yet, though, but I have just listed that they're still at when I list things on eBay, I put them at the lowest price I make sure that the price is lower than any other item. However, I might lower the stuff later after to make it sell faster, but I do make sure that, however, again, being in Canada, selling on eBay, I don't know what the Americans see. I don't know if the shipping... They don't have to pay extra shipping when you're in the States, but in Canada, when you buy from the States, you have to pay additional import fees. The Americans don't have to pay import fees to get the stuff, so that's good. But sometimes Americans are afraid to buy from Canadians, and it's actually more work for me to sell. Why am I talking about this on this video? Do you care? I'm going to have to do an eBay exclusive video too. Let me know if there's anything that you saw that you would like me to open in a review. I guess I'm going to open up the next Fisher-Price review I'm going to do. I'm going to open up and play with all of my car figure packs, because I did just get those, and I thought about it. I didn't buy them, and then I had to get them. I couldn't stop myself, and I had to go around to different stores to get them all, because not all stores had every single one, because they were selling one off to a baby who would choose this. But the biggest baby of all needed to get the full collection of 8, because they're so cute. But why? What am I going to do with all this stuff? Okay, I just redid my wall. A little new, a little old, not necessarily my favorites, but just to, there's a little cross of everything in there, and it was dependent upon what fit in which spot too on the shelf too. So that's what I have. I guess there's not room to grow, but as new things come in, I guess I'll switch it up. That is probably the best thing to do, and I should probably make sure that I have just one box of little people for now. I mean, I might have to. There might be no toys after the end of all of this. Who knows? But I mean, that's pretty cute. I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, why would they release 2 single new little people that now they can't fit in my perfect section? Just 2. Not a whole new series, but just 2 new ones. And the same with the Barbie ones. Why does it have to be different and not match the other ones? Yeah, and yeah, it's cute. I'm happy that I'm revisiting these and having those on display. And there's lots of openings that I'm kind of excited to do. But there's also things that I want to put on the wall that I don't have the space for, so. And look, I even have a whole box of stuff that I can sell or donate. Look at this comparison. That's why I might have to keep this one for the comparison. Oh, that's my email. Oh,